They should fire their head coach. He's a waste of time. He never should have been the head coach for the New York Jets to begin with. Listen, this is a guy that, as far as I'm concerned, didn't do that great of a job in Miami, which is within the same division. And you come to the New York Jets, and listen, I'm not going to even get into the fact that when he first got the job with the New York Jets, he showed up to that press conference. I'm going to say it. He looked high. Okay? Somebody needs to say, go back. He looked high. Period. Had me wondering what the hell is he on, okay? But listen, here's the bottom line. In the end, the man
that
is not.
Video is wild.
Listen,
Sorry to interrupt
absolutely.
you,
Look at that video. Go ahead and look at it. He don't look high.
But that's a
I'm
different
making it
kind
up.
of high.
Whatever.
That's like a bugging
Did I
out
get
high.
specific? Did I get specific? I didn't say what kind of high it was. I don't know, but he didn't look normal, okay? And let me say this, please. I'm glad the camera's back on me. I don't know Adam Gase from a can of paint. I just know that he never deserved the Jets head coaching job. As far as I'm concerned, he's proven it. And let me tell y'all what I find most egregious. How the hell do you come from Miami, one playoff game in 3 years? You were never that impressive. You get the head coaching job for the New York Jets. And before you've ever coached a preseason game, you somehow garnered the power to get rid of the GM, Mike McCagnon. Okay, so you picked Joe Douglas, the GM, and I'm not casting any aspersions on Joe Douglas, who came from the Eagles, has a pretty damn good reputation. I'm not casting any aspersions on him whatsoever, other than the fact that Adam Gase picked you. So the fact that Adam Gase would pick you makes me wonder whether or not you're the guy for the job. Who the hell is Adam Gase to be in control of anything? He's done, I don't even understand it. And as far as I'm concerned, it didn't surprise me at all. He doesn't galvanize troops. He doesn't inspire. Sam Darnold doesn't look better under him. As far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't have been the head coach to begin with. He needs to be gone. I think the only thing is worse is my boy Jeff Brown in California that has my godson as a Jets fan. Now, he says, I didn't make Nicholas be a Jet fan. I just told him, okay, if you want free room and board, the Jets are the way to go. That's blackmailing my godson, and I don't appreciate it. And I don't appreciate Jeff Brown torturing my godchildren by forcing them to be Jets fans. They're about the only people, he's about the only guy that I would be as critical as being a Jet as Adam Gase. Adam Gase needs to go, period.
Even if you come from a long line of Jets fans, if you love your children, don't make them Jets fans.
That's right.
By the way, that same applies to the Mets, and I hate to tell you both, the Knicks, as long as Dolan owns the team. There's some teams where your children deserve a better life. Whether you're an immigrant or you're from here, but like you sacrifice for the next generation.
As much as I love to disagree with you, I'm going to sit up there and say you're right about
break
that.
Break the cycle. It's not. It's
break the cycle.
Let me just say this about the Jets.
Generational curses.
Exactly. Let me say this about the Jets losing to the Dolphins. To the Dolphins.
I know.
This is such a hapless organization. Also, like, yeah, you're scouring. Who's going to be the next head coach of this team? Aha, I got it. Let's go get that genius down in Miami, because look at all the success the Dolphins have had recently. The AFC East, you don't recruit from this division. It's a pathetic division. That's why the Patriots have a bye in the home game every season. That's why they're there. I mean, they're great, but also they're in the AFC Championship game at least every season. All they got to do is win a home game in the playoffs because of this pathetic division. Guys, here's the number one thing that's hilarious to me about all of this. Le'Veon Bell is still a Jet. Trade deadline came and went. Le'Veon Bell is still a Jet.
They should have traded him back to the Steelers.
How did you mess that up? What, is there a team in the NFL that couldn't use Le'Veon Bell? Le'Veon Bell makes any team he's on better, period. I don't care if you already got it back. He makes you better.
You're saying they should have got rid of him?
To us. That's what they say.
No, I'm saying
yes,
because they have no shot now anyway, so get more picks.
And also,
what do you think they get for him, though? How many picks?
I think you can get something good for Le'Veon Bell. You would think. Imagine, like, Le'Veon Bell, no matter who you already have, will make you better. I don't go, well, they finally found something up in Green Bay. If you added Le'Veon Bell to the team, they'd be better. James Conner gets hurt. The Steelers are 4-4. Le'Veon Bell was their best offensive player with a healthy Roethlisberger and AB. He's not going to make them better? Of course he will. The fact that he is still a New York Jet with a big contract tells you everything you need to know. They don't know how to run the franchise. Starts at the top, fish rots from the head down. The Jets are never competitive. Remember when I said the Ravens, the Steelers, those are competitive franchises year in and year out. That is the opposite of the New York Jets. They're a laughingstock.
You're Woody Johnson, and you become the ambassador for the United States to the UK. You give up controlling interest of the New York Jets to your brother, Christopher Johnson. And in his first year on the job, second year, whatever the hell it is, what does he do? He brings in Adam Gase, no reason for that, and gives him power after a few months on the job before he has even won a preseason game for you. And you get rid of Mike Maccagnan. And look at Mike Maccagnan. He's to Adam Gase's left, to our right. Look at how he's looking at Adam Gase right now. Look at that. I mean, do you see this? Do you see this? And then you got Christopher Johnson that doesn't even want to look at Adam Gase's direction.
Like, what's going on?
What the hell is going on? This is what the New York Jets are subjecting us to.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up about Woody Johnson. Why would you even try to be the ambassador to the UK? You have no qualifications for that job.
Exactly.
Why would you even want it? It's the same reason. Why
do
you want to own a football team if you don't know what you're doing?
I'm not studying the qualifications of an ambassador for the United States of America. I'm studying the football team, and all I know
But what I'm saying is it's instructive. He wants to do things he's not qualified for.
If you're Christopher Johnson, what the hell are you doing giving power to Adam Gase? Him? What? And you wonder why you're the Jets.
The Miami Dolphins ate your lunch.
And that's why. And by the way, that's why we know Jamal Adams, my brother. That's why we know Jamal Adams was lying. Because when you set up this, I want to go to where I want to be a New York Jet. Really? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, and then the same way you talk about the Dallas Cowboys. That's like Rick James or Dave Chappelle saying, that's a hell of a drug.
By the way, I'm about to make your day. The only thing more hilarious to me as a Giants fan, because in New York, if you like the Giants, you hate the Jets. Like
Danny Dimes playing tonight.
The only thing more hilarious to me than the Jets losing to the Dolphins, who we were asking, is this the worst team in NFL history, is the Cowboys lost to this Jets.
That's right.
That's the
only thing that makes me smile about this for Dallas Cowboys fans. The Jets' only victory of the season, Cowboy fans, has been against you. Now, that makes me happy, but that's about it. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.